A program that helps people wipe their criminal records clean is now changing.
Advocates are saying the change will greatly reduce the number of people who can get help. Jim Spiewak is live tonight at the Capitol. And Jim, you've reported on this before.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, there's a lot of people that want to try to get answers to this question here from lawmakers tonight about this program. To put this into perspective, to get 3 or 4 cases expunged without this program in place, it would cost someone about $1,000 in fees. With this program in place, that same 3 or 4 expungements would cost someone about $65 for those who qualify.
I can't take either of my children on a field trip right now.
Kayla Jensen has worked really hard to get 8 cases wiped clean, and she has a few more to go.
Definitely a jump start that I would have never been able to do without this bill.
Kayla is referring to a bill that passed unanimously last year for a pilot program that reduces fees to expunge a criminal record.
We're seeing many people throughout the state of Utah eligible to clear their records and finally having an affordable pathway to move forward.
Noella Sudbury, the CEO of Raza Legal, says that this year's bill was intended to extend funding for possibly another 5 years. And dozens of people came out to testify last week about how successful the program has been, but never got the chance.
Minutes before the hearing, we heard that the effort was unlikely to be successful, and so the bill was pulled.
Noella says part of the reason the bill failed was because there was a competing bill that, based on its criteria, would disqualify about 77% of the people who qualified under the pilot program, and now she says people will be turned away.
It's a devastating loss for the recovery community.
I reached out to Representative James Dunnigan, who sponsored this year's bill, for an on-camera interview. He responded in an email saying he was not on Capitol Hill today. So I followed up to ask why this bill was killed before committee, and are there any prospects for a similar bill moving forward? Still no word from Representative Dunnigan tonight on any of those questions that we posed to him. Now, people can still apply for this pilot program, but they have to act real quick. They have to act right now because it does take a little time to process, and this pilot program expires on June 30th. There is a bit of good news for advocates here. They are starting to hear some rumors that this could be addressed in an interim session at some point in the near future. We're live outside the Capitol tonight. Jim Spiewak, KUTV 2 News.
All right, Jim, thanks. Our Addicted Utah team has done a lot of coverage on the Clean Slate and Expungement Initiative. You can head to KUTV.com for our reports on the topic and for more resources for those that are impacted.